It's your boy Fist in his house, bringing another great edition of Call of Duty from me to you, because that's what I do. Ground War, Domination, Team Deathmatch, MP5, my new, I don't want to say favorite weapon because, like, at the end of the day, it can still get outclassed. So I can't say favorite weapon. I think it's the most fun weapon to use at this point in time. I mean, when I listen to it and it's shooting, it kind of almost sounds exactly like a real MP5. If you ever shot an MP5, an MP5 is hella accurate, and it's just, the rate of fire is amazing. If you ever get a chance to go fire an MP5 automatic down the firing range or wherever you fire this weapon, you will fall in love with this thing. I mean, on a real tip, MP5 will whip your ass medium range. I don't know any. I shot a MAC-10 or an Uzi. A MAC-10 Uzi all over the place. It's ridiculously garbage, and it jams and it's heavy. MP5 just, man, it's a masterpiece. So when I shot that, when they did the update in this game, it's kind of like I can tell where Infinity Ward went wrong with this weapon. In the beginning of the game, when the game first came out, the rate of fire was high, but the sound of the weapon sounds right. Now they lowered the rate of fire, which in this game, medium range, the more accurate you are. And then also when you're on the move, I mean, it doesn't take that many bullets to kill somebody. Even though the rate of fire comes down, and this thing still hits really hard, and the sound has changed, so you could tell that from the start when the MP5 came out, it was all over the place, which I really didn't understand. I'm like, the MP5 ain't supposed to be all over the place. I mean, like, you can see the mistakes Infinity Ward made with the weapon. First of all, it's not a first unlock, because simply put, the MP5 is one of the most used weapons in the world for SWAT, assault, special forces. For that reason alone, I mean, the spread pattern on medium range on this weapon and the rate of fire is just second to none. So it should have probably been the last unlock in the PM9 or whatever. One of those trashy ass weapons should have been the first unlock. So it's kind of like, okay, we're gonna make it the first weapon, and the sound is gonna be right, but we're gonna have the gun bounce all over the damn place, and it's gonna be useless. So I don't know. It's like Call of Duty, Activision, Infinity Ward, whoever's making the game, any weapon or perks that created so much grief in the past, they don't even like address it. It's kind of, it reminds me like how a nerd would not face his problems. And it seems like these, like their nerdy attitude conveys into this game. Like, come on, be a man, face your problems, nerd. So it's like every next Call of Duty, like when the community goes off on them, the developers run away from the problems. Oh my goodness, everybody's so angry about stopping power and Juggernaut. Just take it out of the game. It's too much for us to handle. Oh my goodness, the M16 and the MP5, it's just too much for us to handle in Call of Duty 4. Let's change it. Let's take it out. Make them bad. Like, no, come on, man. Put some work into it like you did this weapon. I mean, and now it's actually, even though it's the first unlock, if you're not going to make it the first best, greatest gun in the game, move it to the back. And, I mean, I understand, like, oh, I never got the PM9. It must be good. Oh, let's race all the way let's race to the top, rank 70 to unlock it, and then you come to find out it's a piece of shit. I mean, do you understand the logic here? Do you get it? Like, if you bust your ass, you got the level 1000 prestige a billion. I mean, the damn weapon better be good. I mean, we ever eat a snow cone and you're like, the only reason you got it is for that damn gumball at the bottom? Okay, that's the point. I mean, it's like, you ever want to run a race? You run a race and you want to become in first place? I mean, there's a beginning and a start. I don't understand the philosophy. And the only thing I can think of is low self-esteem, nerdy-ass developers who have no real-life experience. And you could see it in these games. You could see how, like, nerdy-ass developers' life is implemented in the game. You know, like, they run away from their problems. They don't address, like, logical steps. Like, you're missing out because you don't go out, never go outside and socialize with real people. So none of this shit ever makes sense. And you wonder why it doesn't make sense, because these people ain't sociable. They're inverted nerds behind keyboards. Well, that's my philosophy. I mean, I could be completely wrong, and it's a total 1,000% assumption, but that's just what my opinion is about it. You know, and could be weird. But anyways, let me get on to the last topic of this video, and that is tomorrow. Oh, look at that. Jump behind cover, drop shot, turn around, kill 2 people. Tomorrow is a multiplayer, Black Ops multiplayer trailer. And the only reason I'm making an issue out of it right now is because they're making an issue out of it. Like it's supposed to be the next thing since ice cream. So they're gonna have to show everything anyway tomorrow, because if they don't, it's kind of like pointless, because everybody at the end of this month, August 29th, at the GameStop show are going to talk about it anyway. So we're going to get tons of information, and I tell you, come to my channel, I'm going to dissect all of it on the real. I'm not going to be one of these Fruit Loops on YouTube like, hey guys, what's going on? It's so cool, look at it. No, I'm going to look at it and tell you the real deal. That's what I do. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. MP5 is my new favorite weapon, but not the best weapon. Until next time, it's your boy Fizz. Peace. I'm out.